About now. Wait, why am I dancing? I don't know. But anyway. I better get all my dancing in now before I become a monk. No more dancing. Um, anyway, so Pao was I believe it was Pao said about a gradual. Where is it? What was it? A gradual training or a gradual. Yeah, here we go. Didn't the Buddha have a saying about small steps? I don't know if he had a saying about small steps, but he talked about the practices being a gradual training. So, wait. Wait. No, you can't hear me now? It looks like you can hear me. Oh, okay. Okay. Here's the link. And this is what he said. The Dhamma, the truth taught by the Buddha, is uncovered gradually through sustained practice. The Buddha made it clear many times that the awakening does not occur like a bolt out of the blue to the untrained and unprepared mind. Rather, it culminates a long journey of many stages. Just as the ocean has a gradual shelf, a gradual slope, a gradual inclination with a sudden drop-off only after a long stretch, in the same way, this doctrine and discipline, the Dhamma Vinaya, has a gradual training, a gradual performance, a gradual progression, with the penetration to gnosis only after a long stretch. So the Buddha's talking right there. It's gradual, step by step, baby steps, like from What About Bob? Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps out the door, baby steps down the hall, baby steps up. And then eventually you get tied to a boat and you go, I'm sailing. That's a great movie, but eventually the baby steps lead into full awakening. Yeah. Well, the baby steps can be hard because we have this need for instant gratification. If we don't see that we're getting far enough as fast as we want, we get discouraged. And I know all about that too. Before I had my weight loss surgery, when I was really trying, I was 373 pounds, when I was really trying to lose weight on my own, I would just get discouraged so easily because I didn't lose weight this week, or I didn't do this didn't happen, I felt like I was working so much but I wasn't getting anywhere, and it was easy to get discouraged by that. But if you're able to create like a snowball going downhill, or like a steamroller moving, the more momentum you get, the easier it is to plow through those steps and to keep going, because you have the confidence that things are moving in the right direction and you're doing the right thing and you're starting to see progress. If you look at it that way, that's positive thinking, as opposed to the negative thinking of I'm not moving, I'm not getting fast enough, I'm not losing fast enough, I'm not doing this fast enough, I'm still doing my bad habits. It's all about the mind. Where the positive thought is, every little step is like a victory. Every little step is a victory closer to that change that you want. Instead of it being one step on the journey of, oh, this is horrible. It's all in the way you do it. You can move that wheelbarrow of dirt and be all negative about it, or you can know that moving the wheelbarrow is the easy part. Thinking about it is the hard part. So keeping that positive frame of mind makes all the difference. Pal, I think you were around one of my recent talks where I talked about the positive thought mantra that I do. I believe. I'm not sure. I don't do it every day like I used to, but I try to do it every morning. The first thing I do every time I wake up. No, not the meta. Here, I'll get it. Might take me a second just to look through it, and I'll copy paste it. I'm still here though. It's taking a while to load. Like I said, my computer's being a little slow today. Such is the way of things. Okay, here it is. Positive thought mantra. Now when I first started, it was pretty simple. It was only a couple lines and it's kind of grown. But the first part I think is the most important. Today will be a good day. Tomorrow will be a good day. This weekend or this week will be a good week. This month will be a good month. I know this because I know that the power of positive thought and a positive mental attitude has a profound effect on my life, and I know that no matter what life brings me, whether I perceive it to be positive or negative, having a positive thought and a positive mental attitude will help me through anything that life can throw my way. I know this because I've seen this firsthand, its power, through my own experience. In the beginning, when I started saying this, I faked it before I made it. Just like kind of like how they talk about it in metta. You develop the true feelings of metta the more you do it. I said to myself, you know what? Today is going to be a good day, damn it. And tomorrow's going to be a good day. And this week is going to be a good week. I know these. And you know what it is? What you're doing is you're not believing that some mystical, magical thing is going to happen and the planets are going to align and your good karma is going to come and everything's going to be so nice and you're going to dance around with animals on the prairie or anything like that. None of that silliness. What it is you are training your mind to take whatever happens in a positive manner. Changing your neural pathways. Yeah, that works out. That works for me. And so I kept doing it. But and you know what's funny? You know what I came to realize? I came to realize that, and I saw it firsthand. I mean, there were times while I was doing this where there was some bad stuff that could happen. And like at work I might get in trouble. You know, I wasn't able to do this, I wasn't able to do that. They want to see me in a meeting. And when I went into that day, I started with that mantra, and I kept that mantra going. I said, today's going to be a good day. You know what? Holy crap, the meeting went okay. I'm not really in trouble. This happened good. That happened good. Stuff starts to happen better in your life when you do that. It's a total mind craziness, but I think it has to do with your reaction to the world, not the world itself changing. I really think it has to do with mind creating world, mind being the forerunner of all things. When you approach your day in a positive manner, even if something bad happens, it still won't be as bad as it could have been if you were approach your day negatively. I'll go to my grave knowing that to be 100% true. I know it's 100% true because I've seen it. I've seen it happen in my life many times. And when you see that for the first time, it's like a holy crap moment. You're like, wow. You know, normally this would have ended up really bad. But you know what? It ended up pretty good. It can happen to all of us. That's okay. You don't have to believe in it right now. You just, if you're dedicated to making a change, just try to say that every day. Try to make that a habit every morning when you wake up. That's all you need to do. Nothing else. Try to make the positive thought mantra a habit every day when you wake up. And see what happens. You don't necessarily have to believe. And remember, it says it right there. I know no matter what life brings me, whether I perceive it to be positive or negative, having positive thought and positive mental attitude will help me through anything. No matter what. I don't. Well, that's a good idea, Maud. That's a good idea. I have a printout at my pod. And it's a wonderful printout. You know what, I bet you I can find it real quick on the internet. Let me look. Is it the end of days? How come Google's not working? What's going on? It's the end of the world! Think positive. How does Google not work? Yeah. But what if it's not? What if it never comes up again? I'll use Bing. Uh-oh. You guys can hear me, right? I am connected to the internet. That's weird. So, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, none of my websites are working, yet I'm still talking. But anyway, it's a diagram, and it says, do you have a problem? And there's a little lines. One goes to yes, one goes to no. And under the yes, or under the no, it goes to another line. It goes, then there's nothing to worry about. Under the yes, it splits up into two things. And under the yes, it says, do you have a problem? Yes. The one line goes, can you do something about it? And if that goes to yes, then it goes, then don't worry about it. If it goes to no, then it goes, then don't worry about it. And it makes 100% perfect sense. If you have a problem and you can do something about it, then why are you worrying? You can do something about it. If you can't do something about it, then why are you worrying about it? You can't do something about it. Simple as that. I have that right up on my desk, you know, because it's great. There's another one. There's a part of a poem that I like. That Ajahn Brahm said it, and it goes, "Everyone is happy when life flows along like a song, but the one who's worthwhile is the one who can smile when everything goes all wrong." Oh, can you guys hear me? Because I don't. It doesn't look like I have my speechy thing, my radio. Aha! No.